time for the news. It's time for the news. It's time for the news. It's time for the... Ooh. Ah, dribbled. I think I just died for a sec. Hello visuals, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the news. I was going to say slightly cooler, but I'm still sweating. Like some fucking steps sort of dance. We wouldn't like, stop right now. Is that steps? Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human. Is that steps? I don't know, it's one of the weird 90s bands, isn't it? Yes, it's time for the news. It's time for the news. It's time for Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday must be a genuine thing in America, is it? It must be. Taco Tuesday. So you ready for your weird, wonderful... Well, it's not as wacky this week. Oh, well, no, it still is a bit wacky. I can't even read my own writing. I'm such a fucking idiot. We've got Peppa Pig again. This is the roundup. We have potential Spiderman save the day or causes chaos inside of Asda. We have Jake Paul. He's a YouTuber. Don't like him, but he's a YouTuber. We have a Redditor turns to Reddit or some shit I've written, and we've got Peppa Pig lolly, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry. Yellow. She sells on the floor. She tells on the floor. She tells on the floor. She tells on the floor. Without further ado, because I've got to go to work in, and we'll get picked up in 45 minutes for work-a-rooney. It's time for the news. I'm being really weird and annoying today. I think it's because I know I'm so chilled out. I've had like 3 coffees, but yeah, it's like mellowed me as opposed to do anything else. J.K. Simmons. It's got nothing to do with this list. Kicking off our first story, we're going to save Spider-Man to the end. It's just a quick, brief thing on Jake Paul, and I thought this was extremely newsworthy because as much as we all know I'm a huge Logan Paul fan, love that man. He's a fucking one up there for one of my all-time guys, right? But Jake Paul, not so much. There's some parts about him that I just completely disagree with, and the way he is. But anyway, we can't take away his talents as a boxer. Unfortunately, for us as fans wanting to get knocked out, we have to give credit where credit is due, and he's looking like a very, very good boxer. Not that I'm an expert on boxing. I'm sure people who know boxing better than me can critique him a lot better. But it looks like he might go in places in this boxing game. And he's put out the other day, this is officially confirmed, he is now actually officially in, how many times did I say officially, talks with Conor McGregor. Now, why is this newsworthy? Why is it on the Weird Visual Guys news? It's purely because this is massive. This is so big from where our little platform of playing COD and Minecraft and talking about comic books is going. Because YouTube is constantly in the conversation. This benefits all of us. It means now that every YouTuber, well, most I should say, should be taken with a pinch of seriousness. I mean, not the likes of me and stuff. Well, we don't count for this. I mean, talk about the big boys and girls. Because it's not a case of, oh, you're just YouTube, you sit on video games and do sit on your ass or whatever. No, it's showing that this new world, this new media, this new form of entertainment is free. It's here to stay, and it has been here to stay for a while, and it's fully taken over. We've got people from YouTube going into films, KSI with his music, Logan Paul doing whatever it is he's doing, Mr. Beast fucking absolutely just saving the world. And I just think it's quite massive. Arguably, maybe at one point, yeah, there's a big argument to say Conor McGregor, one of the biggest fighters of all time, potentially bigger than AJ, potentially bigger than Tyson, maybe eventually one day, in terms of, you know, being talked about, bigger than Muhammad Ali. That's up for debate. But yeah, and taking on a YouTuber. Because no matter how much time, I would love to have that stigma with me constantly. If there's Dan Gordon, just a YouTuber, I would happily take that. But a lot of people are taking the YouTuber quote and line serious now, and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, I thought I'd bring that one to everyone's attention. A Redditor takes to Reddit to rant about her stepdad. Now, why would some random Redditor take to Reddit to rant about, how many R's are in here? A Redditor took to Reddit to rant about her stepdad. Well, just 3 R's, I think. I can't count. Why would some random girl go onto Reddit and start ranting about her stepdad? Well, apparently her stepdad is a massive cheapskate. Like, you might be thinking, well, he's maybe just Why is he cheapskates his money? Maybe you're just like saving money where it is. Well, apparently, this is a fully grown woman as well, I will mention, with a husband and whatnot herself. Well, it just says partner, so I don't actually know if it's the husband. Husband, for the sake of argument. When they go out for dinner, the dad, right, will always insist on paying, but he makes everybody get kids' meals. Now, to me, that's completely normal because I'm a fucking man-child and I want the free toy and crayons. But a family, a sophisticated, normal, regular family going out with a meal and stuff, want adult-sized meals with all the, with all the trimmings, the adult shit, not the kid baby stuff that I would ask for. So if you're looking at the table, there's the stepdad and the mum, there's a girl and her partner, and you're thinking, why are all of them eating 4 nuggies and chips? It would be, I mean, it's a table. I'd be like, where's my 4 nuggies and chips? But it's quite mental. So yeah, he's a bit of a cheapskate, and she's took to Reddit to rant about him, and she wants other people's thoughts and opinions. So if you can find this post on Reddit, tell us what you think. Simon Linery is having a bit of a rant about Peppa Pig. As you can see in the picture, this is the second week in a row as well we've had Peppa Pig, isn't it? He took to Reddit. Again, it's always fucking Reddit, isn't it? And other social media, and he said these Peppa Pig lollies from Aldi are a bit weird, aren't they? Because I didn't know Peppa Pig had a peni. That's what he stated. So I don't know if you've seen it already. It's one of the things where you can maybe look at it, you don't see it, and then when it gets pointed out, you see it, like the new Newcastle show where it's got the 4 there. Apparently, he's claiming that Peppa Pig has a peni, and by peni I mean penis, attached to said Peppa Pig. At least the ice lolly, the ice pop form of Peppa Pig has a peni. Does Peppa Pig have a peni? Illuminati confirmed. You should let us know. Peppa Pig peni. True or false? Get it out there. Read all about it. Now it's time for our main event of the evening. It is. Right, I want to make sure I get everybody involved here. On Thursday, the 22nd of the 7th, 2021, there was an incident. A brawl took place inside of an Asda supermarket in, where was it? It was in London somewhere. Asda Brawl, Bridgegate, I think it says. Anyway, it was an Asda. There was a 37-year-old man involved, a 35-year-old man involved. There was 2 girls involved as well, one 18 and one 17, and another 31-year-old man. And there you are, sorry, Lavender Hill, London. I've written it down properly. Where was I on about Bridgegate? A massive brawl ensued, and for whatever reason, one of them was dressed as Spiderman. See, in my head, right? In my head. And by the way, there were people charged with like GBH and all this kind of shit. It was quite a serious brawl. So in my head, I wonder if it's a case of these 4 people. Why is, 2 30-year-old dudes and 2, I don't know if the girls were with the men or whatever, or vice versa, or if they were the daughters of the men or whatever it was. I like the idea of that they were, I don't know, maybe all bickering and barneying, and then this random Spider-Man just going into Asda on the weekend. I don't even know if the 22nd was a weekend, but just going in and getting some shit, ended up stopping a fight or intervening and battering people so shit didn't get worse. Or what if Spider-Man went in there with a bad attitude and, like, I don't know, he was giving this one-way system shit to keep him moving, and he was the one that kicked off. Imagine that. To the beans. That would be fucking hilarious. I mean, obviously I don't want anyone to get hurt, but if somebody's getting a tin of beans launched at the red by somebody dressed as Spider-Man, I will be heavily invested in seeing this. If I was in the supermarket, it'd be one of them. Oh wow, this Spider-Man Far From Home's amazing, isn't it? Imagine if this was a deleted scene on Spider-Man Far From Home, because Tom Holland, remember, granted Peter Parker isn't, but Tom Holland is English, British. What if he's back home in his costume and he's like, let's film an extra, and then they had some baddies from, like, I don't know, some whoever baddies, and he's just sort of like, tin beans and eggs. Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing. But there we go, Spider-Man Brawl in Asda. Who started it? We don't know. Who finished it? Obviously Spider-Man, because he's a boy. Well, actually, we don't actually know this. Spider-Man let loose. Spider-Man, is he a villain? J.K. Simmons, I said he's got nothing to do with this video, and now I'm just going to do a J.K. Simmons impression. Full circles. Spider-Man, menace or not? Brawl in Asda. Horrible J. Jonah Jameson impression. Yeah. It's time for sports and weather. Do sports first.
Sports? Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
The weather. for this week, weather. Not to do with weather. We have a man being far too happy about a home invasion. Why is he so happy? He's home invasion. He's like home invasion. And finally, me and my mate Robert Langlard were conducting a very serious interview when one silly woman in the background come and distracted us. Here's what happened.
A dance, happy, ending.
So as you can see, see me and Robert Langlard chilling doing an interview, and a wooski woman in the back. I was saying it's so inconsiderate that people fall and hurt themselves in my time. What a bunch of inconsiderate arseholes. Fall over in your own time. There we go, visuals. That was this week's edition of the news. If you enjoyed it, with Guyz, let me know in the comments below. Anything you want to let me know about how you like your toast. Do you like your toast A? Toasty. Do you like it B? Butter toasty. Do you like it free? A, B, free. We'll stick with it. Do you like it dippy? And 5, 4. Do you like it zig zig ah? That was the news. Let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me know about the comments. Let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me know about the comments. So you comment just what the comments. So what I'm trying to say here, the comments. You just tell me what you think about the word comment. How much you rate it out of 14.8 million, and then we'll go from there. Visual, thanks for watching. Remember, keep on keeping on.